Michael here with DrawingTeachers.com. If you're bored, why not draw an alien entertainment center? Start with a box and then let's draw a line inside of it. We're going to draw a kind of a TV. This is maybe not a modern flat panel. I'm presuming the aliens are still using a tube TV, so I'm going to cut in here with a sort of rounded corner, old style tube TV. And then off to the side here, we're going to do some sort of a preview monitor with also a little rounded rectangle preview screen in there, and let's connect it organically here with a little stalk. And then up here, let's put an alien VCR and some alien VHS tapes. This is just all totally guesswork, just adding boxes and shapes onto other shapes and sketching out little cartoon things. So I'm drawing some videotapes. I'm going to put one here at an angle, and there's another small tape up there. Apparently aliens can have various size tapes. I add a couple of little design effects, a control knob, and just continue to correct lines and work on your drawing. The idea here is to just keep working with your hands, do something fun and creative, let your imagination flow. Add some nice cool round knobs here to this section below the TV. Make some sort of a slider control. I'm going to do a couple of diagonal lines to indicate the levels there, whatever they might be. If this is, perhaps it's a volume slider, or that has something else to do. And I'm going to put some strange alien writing marks down there. A little arrow to indicate that you're not to reach the maximum there. That's a warning arrow with a little no sign. Okay, now come in and I'm going to refine this TV a bit. Just darken the lines around here. And if you're doing this, you can do it with pencil or pen. It's really about creative sketching. So if you make a mistake, just somehow make it part of the creation. Alright, so let's see what's on this TV. I'm going to draw like an alien news desk here, or perhaps alien talk show of some sort. This is a feed across the bottom. Let's say it's a news feed about the alien events of the day. And we're going to have a little picture-in-picture here. We're going to have a picture of a planet. Let's go ahead and sketch a circle for the planet, and we'll show a little path of something landing and a strange land mass there, and a sunshine. Maybe that's Earth, and this is their plans to invade Earth. And now for the alien, I'm going to draw a bunch of circles for eyes here. And throw some pupils in there going different directions. Strange sort of nose and mouth and hair. And then let's give him a little hand holding a piece of paper. Some other strange shapes here. Another strange stick hand, and some eyebrows that are shaped like seagulls. Okay, add some stalks over here to this picture-in-picture. That'll be like a TV screen behind him. And put a little shading now around this side to give it depth. And come over to the right side, give that a little shading. Shading also helps hide the fact that those lines aren't perfect. Come back around, strengthen this box again. And let's give some depth to that VCR by adding some diagonal lines to the edge, and then strengthen that shape. Throw some shading under there. Does two things: it gives us depth and it hides our mistakes. So now keep squaring that up, and let's add some depth here to the DVD, or I'm sorry, VHS video boxes. And now let's come over and refine this stock, this little viewing stock over here. And we'll put a little picture of maybe there's a little alien car or something over there. So maybe this is where the commercials play, on their own little viewing stock, or maybe it's a car race. Who knows? A couple of little dots. These are indicator lights, or maybe they're buttons. But they're fun shapes. And now some design effects. Not everything needs to be explained, because part of it may just be the alien aesthetic. It's what they want to see in their design. They like little round bumps, or perhaps they're functional. Maybe they're lights or controls. And if you've got some areas with some rough lines, just add some shapes to it, and make them, some of them very rigid, some of them organic. We'll make them little stalks with balls here. That could be where the sound comes from. And we'll create some little domes on the sides. These could also be speakers of some sort, or perhaps they send out little energy beams. So we'll give them antenna-like. It could be the antenna. Well, why do they need to be on top? These antennas could come out the sides. We have no idea what alien television technology is, so these might be really important for the receiving of the signal. And notice, just shade the bottom edges of things. That gives them form, as if the light's coming from above, and some little cartoony radiation lines coming off of there. Alright, up here we're going to just drawing a circle. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Probably going to connect it up to this TV somehow. I think, well, this will probably be like a speaker. And let's just add that with a stalk. Shade the underside of it, the lower half of it. And add a couple little details there. And just as I see certain things that don't feel dark enough or strong enough, just go back and add refinement and detail to them. Let's do some knob refinement there. Add some extra detail to that. A little bit of shading on one side, and this is all got to sit on something now. So I've got to think about that while I add some lines up here to the speaker. And I guess here we'll do some wiggly sound waves coming off of here. And here's a small bird sculpture right on top of the VCR. It's one of those little tipping birds. That could just be a decoration that the alien has. I don't think it really has any function here whatsoever. This is not a very neat alien. It just keeps his area kind of cluttered. Alright, let's work out the table here, give that some depth by angling back the edges, and then let's draw some ovals and shade part of that oval in, and that will appear to be sort of I'm going to think of this as a metal surface with holes in it, and I'm going to create some cool little circles on here that might be lights or something, and then draw an edge right there. And I'm thinking now that this is like the alien coffee table or alien entertainment center table. You know how entertainment centers are always trying to look real cool and high tech. Well, this one's going to hover on 3 hover pads, and we're going to put a little energy dome under there, and a couple little rays, little lines indicating that this thing is floating, some energy rays between them, and see that little line there just made that into a little floating effect. So now we have a hovering alien entertainment desk, and it has all sorts of cool things going for it. Just kind of keep refining it, shading in some of these holes, refining the edges. Adding a little more detail to the VHS tapes and the VCR. Add some little cartoony radiation lines coming out from these things over here. And need to counterbalance that with some more lines here on the right side. A couple of lines indicating that this thing isn't quite stable. Add some more detail to the coffee table. And at this point, you're really just trying to make the thing feel balanced. Look for places to add shading. I'm adding some more shading here to the pads and the coffee table. A couple of wiggly reflections. And I think we're getting very close to done here. Some hatching inside of those little holes. Looking around for other things to touch and tweak here. Let's do a little more shading here. A little shading across the VCR. Strengthen some lines here underneath the TV. And let's go back into the TV. I feel like that needs a little darkening in there to help that pop out, or not pop out really, but feel like it's inside that TV. And a couple more wiggly lines, and I think we're just about done. So just like kind of touching a couple more spots here, little squiggles and wiggles. So there we are. There's our entertainment center. This is all done in real time, and you can draw something exciting and creative when you're bored. So go for it. Have fun drawing, and check out our other videos. Thanks. Bye.